The Wealth Creation Crew continued its progress report on the impact of the Bank of Industry and the Oyo State Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Counterpart Fund on the beneficiaries in the state. At Joint Production Venture, makers of Ideal Chalk, we met with the managing director of the company who told us why he went into chalk business.
I've been in this line of business for the past 16 years, precisely 1998. During the period after my NYC in 1992, there wasn't any job. I engaged in many jobs until I discovered this advert in the paper in 1998. I've never seen where they are producing chalk before in Nigeria. All this Britannia, I think, is from Britain. So I make inquiry. I did my feasibility study on it, and I approached the man that imported the mold into the country. I went for the training, and that's how I started the business on December 1st, 1998.
He shared with us how he came across BOI-OYO MSME scheme and its impact on his business.
I was in my production floor listening to radio, and I heard that Oyo State Government said that any entrepreneur that is producing something should come forward to Ministry of Trade and Investment for a loan, which is in partnership with the Bank of Industry. So I went there, I make inquiry, I fill and submit all the documents. Then Bank of Industry came here to make on-the-spot assessment of what we are doing. They saw it, they interviewed us, and that's how we got the loan. We got the whooping sum of 2 million naira, which we use in procuring the chalk mold, and we procure 10 chalk mold and chemicals and other materials that we are using for production. These are part of what we have used the money for, and these are finished product. We use this in procuring pallets to dry chalk. We produce more so that rain will not disturb us in getting production. Before, we are just 3, and when we got the loan, we employ 4 more in order to complement the work, since we have the chemicals even to produce.
His production capacity has also been improved to ensure he meets up with demand for his products.
At least we sell more than 500 cartons in a term, which is 3 months. So we know that it may be in a week we may sell everything. All the chalk that you are seeing here is not enough even for government to purchase. So if a government wants to buy chalk, don't let me be specific, but some states, they usually 10,000 cartons of chalk, white chalk, and 3,000 cartons of color chalk in a term. So our production at times, we go to and meet other chalk producers even to supply it. Apart from Oyo State, Oyo State patronize us, Ekiti State, Ondo State, even Kwara State, they do come here even to purchase chalk from us. Chalk will continue to sell as long as there is existence of schools, right from nursery, primary to secondary to the tertiary institution. And thank God for the government under State Universal Basic Education Board in Nigeria. They also purchase chalk in large quantity from us. So those are our markets. We sell to bookshops, stationery stores, and we go directly to schools at times. And we cover all the at least adjoining states of the Southwest here, where we know that they will need our chalk.
The story is not different at the Royal Seal Ventures, a small-scale fish processing company located at the Technology Incubation Center of the state.
Yeah, it really enhanced our productivity. Because before we accessed the micro credit thing, I had just 100 kg capacity smoking cane. When I applied, I said I was going to add 2 by 200 kg capacity. And in the course of handling processing the microcredit or whatever, I decided, okay, let me just step up a little, because our decision is to produce in batches. Because from like 100 kg, you get about 70 packs. And what we sell in our product is the freshness. We don't produce to stock. considering the life shelf of a fish, which is about 2 weeks because of the moisture content, which will be about 10% or thereabout. Yeah, like I said, I was doing it with one of my sons, but now after accessing the loan, sometimes I bring in 4 people, depending on the size, the amount of fish we want to do. If we have more of this, we can push out as many packs as we want to push out at a time, so that it will be sold, and we'll come back and process again. Because these things, this product cannot be kept on the shelf for too long.
The loan has made processed fish by this company a consumer's delight.
It's been very wonderful, very wonderful. In fact, I want to say it's still in this growing stage. People are used to, when we first introduced it in the market, people were saying, no, this is a side price, just the packaging and things like that. We said, no, just give it a bite and see how it tastes. But the difference is that, you can, by the time you see our product, it's been gutted. We've taken out all the intestines, the gills, all the deaths from the fish, we've taken them out. So as it is now, as we have it, you eat everything. That's why we have it on label, eat all. Nothing to throw away. And it's good for busy, even the households who are not busy.
He also commended the partnership between BOI and the Oyo State Government for the establishment of the MSME Counterpart Fund.
Yeah, I just want to say it's been a very good program, and which I think they should keep up, especially for our younger ones who are just leaving schools now. The jobs are not there for them, and they can do something on their own. In fact, I want to say that I registered with the V Connect. Students have been calling me from the polytechnics, wanting to come and learn how to do it. And I've always encouraged, I've met a few of them. And somebody called me from Lagos, a non-student. He just saw me through on the V Connect thing, and he came around here for 2 days to understudy us.
Thereafter, he shared some of the tricks on how to excel in business.
What I do is, anything I want to do, I make sure I learn it properly before going into it. And I think that's one of the basic problems our people have. They don't want to pay the cost. Everything has its price. You got to be well trained. I still undergo training. I buy my journals, I buy manuals. And any seminar I can go, I attend, so that I can improve. I'm not there yet.
From Royal Seal Ventures, the Wealth Creation crew moved to Alpha Steel Group of Company that specializes in nails, binding wires, bolts and nuts production. Speaking with the chairman of the company, Mr. Emoware Daniels, he took us through how he embarked on the business of nails, wires and bolts and nuts production.
Ever before I left the country to study in the UK, I said, when I grow up, what I will do, I will try to go into manufacturing. So that has been in my brain ever since 70s. So when I traveled to the UK, I was thinking of what to produce. And bolt and nut came to my mind that, bolt and nut, we use a lot of it in Nigeria and there is no company producing it. So I decided to go to South Korea. When I got to South Korea, I went to different companies producing the nails. And I can see it flourishing. So when I came back to the UK, I told my Olori that, Olori, I went to South Korea in search for both machines, but I saw a lot of companies producing nails. Can't we do this? Then I went for a market research. I even came to Nigeria in 1996 to come and search the market, and I could see that it could be a lucrative product. So that is how we started.
Then the production process.
We have 3 main sections. The dry section is the first section that we enter into. And you can see that we are offloading some of the raw materials. We put them into the machine and we draw them from the 5.5 mm to any sizes of nail that we want to produce. Then we bring it from there to this section that we are, and we have 34 machines, as you can see, producing the nails. And from 1 inch to 5 inches nail, We can produce it comfortably here. And this side of the factory, we have 11 machines producing 3 inches sizes, because the 3 inches, they are more in demand than any other sizes. The third section, we take it from this section to the polishing and washing section. That is where we polish it, because when it comes from the machine, it looks dirty and rusty. But when it is taken there, we polish it, we wash it before packaging.
On the effect of the BOI-OYO State MSME scheme on his business, he has this to say.
It has added a product to our strength, and it's adding the bolt and nut into the system, which is commencing soon. Very soon, you will be seeing our bolt and nut in the market, as our nails are now in the market. And it will add more, because as soon as we start, that section, we add about 10 to 12 employees into the stream. We have about 88 now. If we have add 12 to it, we'll be talking of about 100 staff. Yeah, the rate that we produce about 60 tons a week, which is 2 trucks. That is what we produce at the moment. But our projection is to produce about 4 trucks, which is 120 tons. And we have a lot of market for our products in Nigeria. Yes, I'm assuring you, as I said to my gentleman earlier, during the high season, they even pay for the product before we produce.
Our next stop is Aquarel Investment Limited, a fish feed milling company whose production output has improved tremendously.
I would say previously we are producing about 25% to 30% production level. But with the support Oyo State that they have given to us, we are able to procure a lot of raw materials. And that has, we are now at 70%. We are targeting 100% by the time the floating machine arrives. It's on the way. Very soon it will come. But you come back again to see our floating machine, the first of its type in Oyo Town. Formerly we were about 7, but now we are about 14 now. You can see them.
Directly here?
Yes, directly here. By the time the floating machine comes, we will employ about 3 people more. But we have already stated them. The challenges was there before. But with Oyo State BOI intervention, we don't have much challenge for now. They have really helped me.
With raw materials sourced locally.
They are all from Nigeria, except imported fish only. We have soya, full fat soya, granite cake, cotton cake, blood meal, bread waste, yeast, a lot of raw materials, almost about 30. So that's where the BOI has really, they have really helped us. We were able to get all the raw materials. Now we are not in the past where you finished. Before you are when you are sourced one, you are looking to buy another one. We have abundant in our store now, so we are producing without any stress.
Thereafter, he gave an insight on how he came about the scheme and the easy steps taken to get the loan.
I was just resting, and I saw Oyo State Government is doing something. I said, "Oh, Ministry of Trade, let me go there." I collected a form. After that, I filled it. I submitted it. And by the time the man, they went through it, they were impressed. And fortunately, they contacted the BOI. They came, and they looked around, and they were just on phone from Akure to this place. I didn't go there looking for anybody. Send this, send this, send this, send this, and I sent all my papers, and the thing was approved for me.
He therefore advised budding and potential entrepreneurs to be steadfast in their various lines of endeavors.
Searching for money is not as difficult, but managing it is the problem. Managing, because Nigerian workers, they are the problem. The work, we have a lot of, the work is there in Nigeria, but nobody to do it. People to do it, there are not many. You can only enjoy Nigerian worker for about 3 months. After 3 months, he knows the nook and corner. So you have to make sure, as an entrepreneur, or you shine your eye where looking everywhere. If not, within few days, I've experienced it before. That's why I'm saying that. I've experienced it before. When I employ people, you talk to them, they run away with a lot of money. But now, hardly, you see me here, sitting down here and watching what is going on. The trust is no longer there. Everybody wants to make money immediately. They don't care where you search for the money. But when they say money is coming in, they just feel this is free money. Before you look at it, the money. So people that want to do something, start a business, they must be very, very vigilant, observant. If not, people are ready to collapse the business within a few days.
According to him, the repayment process has been seamless.
By the grace of God, I have no problem. I started the one, this month was our deal something, and they have cleared my check.